What is happening, everybody? James Hancock here. Just saw that the trailer for Christopher Nolan's new film Dunkirk has dropped. This is a movie coming out next summer, I believe in July of 2017, which is shaping up to be an astonishingly good summer, which is exactly what we need because I feel like summer 2016 was a little soft. But Christopher Nolan, some people praise him, some people like to hate on him. For me, I feel like he's the perfect example of what you can do with your career after you've proven yourself at the box office. This is a guy who's been making distinctly personal films throughout his career, but due to a few films like Dark Knight in 2008, Warner Brothers is pretty much willing to let him experiment and do personal projects like Interstellar. Did I think Interstellar was a complete success? No. However, Christopher Nolan obviously felt the need to make that movie, and he got it out there, and it was unlike any science fiction film made to date. I probably should re-watch it before I make my final kind of judgment on that film, because I was really, really into it for about 3/4 of it, and then toward the end I just found myself drifting. That could have also just been because it was like 3 in the morning on opening night, and maybe I was just tired. But I really love Memento. I really love The Prestige. I'm obsessed with this Batman trilogy. I like Inception, in spite of South Park very thoroughly and making fun of it with their Inception episode. But I will always be indebted to Christopher Nolan because he made a very, very interesting speech at Slam Dance in 2014. I was there with an animated film called Cheatin', super, super low budget animated movie that I'd been an executive producer on. And Christopher Nolan is a Slam Dance alumnus. So he came back with his wife and producing partner and his army of children, and he just gave us kind of some, not tough love, but some really practical, pragmatic advice about filmmaking, because he got his start there with a movie called Following in 1998. And he was laughing about how his very first screening of Following, 11 people showed up. Flash forward 10 years later, he's releasing Dark Knight, summer 2008. Well on its way. I think it made like 1.3 or 1.4 billion dollars worldwide, something insane. And I definitely contributed to that because I saw it 6 times in the theater. I think 3 of which were IMAX here in New York, which was just glorious for those IMAX sequences. And he basically said, look, there's no trick or secret to getting from a screening with 11 people at Slam Dance to that kind of success, apart from a lot of really, really hard work. He probably also could have mentioned that he's also extremely talented and that he's been surrounding himself with friends and collaborators that he works with again and again throughout his career. But I'm very, very impressed. So while I don't always necessarily completely adore his movies, I think he's got the potential to be one of the great filmmakers of our time. And yeah, The Dark Knight is still, I think, one of the best movies of the 21st century. I'm a massive fan. So, which brings us full circle to Dunkirk. Dunkirk seems like it falls under the Passion Project category, but I'm hoping what we're going to see is a great, big, rousing World War II extravaganza. And anyway, enough yammering. It's time to watch this trailer and get some Christopher Nolan goodness. So I'm going to start this trailer in 3, 2, 1. The man knows how to shoot a film. I should also admit that my knowledge of Dunkirk is very limited, so.
Why? Why waste precious tanks when they can pick us off from the air like fish in a barrel?
I love the scale.
There are 400,000 men on this beach.
Kenneth Branagh, nice. I get the feeling that this movie's going to compare very favorably to Saving Private Ryan. Oh, that's cool.
Where are we going? Dunkirk.
This looks intense as hell.
I'm not going back.
Nice. Scarecrow, he's back.
There's no hiding from this sun. We have a job to do. If we go there, we'll die.
Ooh, that's a cool shot. Man. Tom Hardy, hell yeah. This is going to be a testament to the power of IMAX.
What? Home.
Well, I mean, in a summer that's going to bring us movies like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and Spider-Man Homecoming, this could be some perfect counter-programming that's less about spectacle and primary colors and more about just an incredible cinematic experience. It seems almost perhaps a little grim for a summer movie, but fuck it, it's Christopher Nolan. He's done very, very well with his movies in the summer in the past. I mean, Inception was a summer movie. His Dark Knight films and Batman Begins were all summer movies. Interstellar was a fall movie, so I can't remember when The Prestige came out. At any rate, I was getting some chills watching that, and I'm all in. I mean, Christopher Nolan has such an incredible eye. He has such a sense of scale and such a great command of the language of cinema, the grammar of just filmmaking technique, that I have a feeling we're in for something special. And I imagine we'll see something like a more full-length trailer in the springtime. So anyway, yet another movie to put on your calendar for next summer. I'm all in. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a shout on Twitter at Colbrax. And I'll be back at y'all later today with some comic book reviews. Thank you so much.